Hey friends, you're welcome to today's video. My name is Eunice. Well, if you're applying for the Poland Type D national visa, you know how frustrating the waiting period can be. But guess what? It doesn't have to be that way. In today's video, I'm going to walk with you through the important steps you can take while waiting for your visa appointment at the embassy. This is what I have to say. One, I will mention them and explain everything. Uh, the first thing you have to do is organize your documents. Make sure that all your documents are organized. It would do you good to have a checklist and keep ticking one by one. Your passport should be there, your bank statement, your documents that you received from Poland, and all the others, the insurance, your passport photos, everything, every document or paperwork that you're going to need. Make sure they are all organized and probably put them in an envelope somewhere ready for the appointment. And then when the time comes and you've been granted the appointment date, make sure you print out the visa application form and also put it among the documents that you're going to go with to the embassy. Then number two, I want you to prepare for your interview. How you'd ask me, how do I prepare for this interview? Well, there are very many possible interview questions that I've seen online that you can try. The questions like, interview questions like, what are you going to do in Poland? You should be able to answer that, right? Another thing they'll ask you, what job in Poland? Do you have the experience to do that job in Poland? Well, you can talk about that and back it up. You have your CV also there among your documents. They'll ask you very many things. Sometimes they'll ask, sometimes they'll not ask you. So all we want you to do is to be prepared for an interview. You can as well pick your phone and interview yourself, or tell someone around you to ask you those few questions, and then be able to answer them. If they ask you, for instance, do you have any family ties back home, be able to answer that. Okay. The third thing you're going to do is to plan, to do financial planning. Okay. Many people do not really plan until they think they are going to the embassy, and then it dawns to you that the next thing you'll be granted the visa, because we all have the hopes to get this visa. So do some financial planning, because I know when you get to Poland, you need finances to survive until you first pay. You get me? I don't know if you get that clearly. You're going to need money sometimes to do, shopping, you're feeding, you're going to need transportation, and some people that don't have accommodation, you're going to have to, pay for your accommodation for that first month until you get your first salary. Okay, I hope you get that clearly. Then another thing that can be so helpful is to upskill. Learn for the job you're going to do. Get some skills in that field. There are very many courses that you can do online through Coursera, you know Google, and all the other places that you can learn about. Because I know sometimes you're going for a job that you're not really so conversant about, so it would do you good to get some skills in that field. The next thing I would tell you to do is to learn about Poland. Okay. Um, since you're going, it's always good that you're going to a certain country, get to know more about that country. You get to know about its culture, the food they eat, the kind of weather that is there, so that the clothes that would be appropriate for you in that kind of place. Get to know some few, words, phrases in that language, in the Polish language. For instance, you can be like dzień dobry, for good morning and all that. Learn some bit of language. The next thing I would tell you to do is prepare mentally. The waiting period can really be so frustrating, so you need your mental health to be in check. um because you do not want to panic, you do not want to be stressed, you do not want to show that everything is not fine. So for that moment, prepare mentally. You can do journaling, meditate, pray about everything as you wait, so that when the time comes, you're a bit confident, you are not panicking, you are not throwing words here and there, you're straight to the point. And sometimes that is what they need to see. They do not want to see someone that is intimidated. Take that serious as well. The final tip I'll share with you right now is, if you're planning to go to Poland, it would be good for you, or any other country, it would be good for you to join the Poland bond communities, like on Facebook, on Telegram. In these groups, people get to share the tips, what they're doing, and also people who got visas get to share with you what they did to be able to get those visas. In these groups, you're going to learn so much that will make you confident when your time finally comes. Well, at the end of this video, we've come to the end of it. Please like this video, and then leave a comment about where you are in this whole process, and subscribe to this channel for more videos, more updates about working and traveling abroad. I love you all. I wish you the best. Bye.